India when I was coming. But then the teacher of Pauk Sayadaw, who gives instructions, he said, you are practicing very well at home, you shouldn't go somewhere, you should just continue practicing, you shouldn't follow every idea on your mind. So she didn't go. And then, because I was coming to US, so she's from US, and because I was coming to US, she thought she would come. This is not my question. I'm just telling you while you're adjusting, okay? So she thought if I came to US, she would come because she is living in US. And then when I bought my flight and I told her I would be coming, something started again changing, and although she appreciates and she really wants to meet you, suddenly she got some other plan and she went to Brazil to help her friend who is giving a birth to a baby. So she's coming to support her. Probably she doesn't have husband or something like that. And then, and I understand more and more she really doesn't have enough merits or something to come and meet you. Because already she is interested, and 2 times she started planning, if I go, she goes, and she's not coming, even here in US. So now, when we do marriage sharing, I keep her in mind, because I really would like her to come. I think she can benefit to learn from you some really detachment, because she is quite focused on the practice of Pauk Sayadaw, which is beneficial practice. This is good practice. But she's not having results. Not everybody can experience jhanas. Not everybody can develop that strong concentration. But she's very devoted practitioner. She practices with detachment, not waiting for results. She knows I should be practicing, and she practices. And she's very, very good in metta sharing, in rejoicing, mudita for others. She has very kind heart. So I think she can connect to you better at the level of heart. I connect more with mind, with understanding, and she can connect like this. So actually she had some plan to go to Texas, to the Burma monastery. There is Burma monastery in Austin. And she was planning to ordain temporarily this end of September. And we will be in the end of September in Texas. So she knows I will be leaving. By 27, I'm leaving. And this is exactly those dates that she should be coming to that place. So I try really to share her merits, keep her in mind that maybe she comes in Texas. Maybe she can come. I really wish for her that she could come, because she has a lot of respect to Buddha and to Dhamma. And she's devoted practitioner because she practices Pauk Sayadaw. She listens to many other teachings, but she always follows the same practice. So I think this is good quality. She's devoted. She needs to change her mind a little bit. She needs to be more flexible. So she needs to meet you to experience differently, to be more free from her idea of practice. So let's see if she can come. Actually, Sayale Badanyani also knows her, because this lady about whom I'm speaking, she was in South Africa to practice Vipassana. She goes everywhere to practice Vipassana. But even here in US, she could come before. You are here already a long time. She didn't come yet. So strange. She goes anywhere in the world to practice Vipassana.
But in my side, I want to fulfill the strongest need of the meditator and people. So only when she is really needed to learn from me, she can come. That is my way of doing good deeds. I'm helping people, but I will choose the most needy people, the most needed mind, to the people with the most needed mind to get help from me
Needy.
or from the power center. This is the same for the meditator. For the meditators, they also have their own desire. There are many meditation master and meditation methods to choose. So she may need to practice other methods more seriously at the present. That's why she could not come. Only when she changed her wish, she may
When she feels
come. Yeah.
that she needs something else.
Yes. Because this teaching is
Yes.
very high, advanced, so difficult to understand and accept. Even to accept, it is difficult.
So without real willingness,
Yes,
you won't
yes.
be able to get.
Mostly concerned with unconscious mind, inner mind, not much with conscious mind. Most of the people are using only the conscious mind. They could not understand their unconscious or inner mind. For me, my teaching is especially for the inner mind, unconscious mind. Unconscious mind is more powerful than conscious mind.
And dangerous.
Yes, I'm changing the attachment of the unconscious mind.
So can it be that, for example, she comes, but she will still not have enough willingness? Or if she comes, it will mean that she does have enough willingness?
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
Without your force.
I have never been forcing, because I still always leave a chance, 1%, that I can be mistaken. So I cannot persuade people in something where I have not finished everything, and where I know 1000% that this is it. So maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this is a cult. Maybe this is a sect. Maybe this is hypnosis. Maybe this is something else, like this. So how can I tell people, persuade people, you should come, you should learn, this is the best teaching in the world? I have not experienced all the teachers in the world, right? And I have not reached the end of the path. I have not reached the end where Sayadaw is, his end of his path. Like, I have not. So Buddha tells us we should always question, we should always see that yes, but maybe no. So I never persuade people, I never push people to do like I do, but I find it useful for myself, so I follow. But then when now I see that she will be in the same area in Texas, and she even wants to ordain temporarily. Not everybody can do this. Not so easy. So she does have very high intentions in Dhamma. So I really care for her. I would like to help her. And I know that to help her means to give her the method which is really unique. But then it depends on her anyway. Yeah. So now I started a little bit like pushing and saying, maybe you should really come because I'm here, you will be in Texas also, and also she knows Sayale Badanyani. So both of us, you can come and meet both of us. We both can introduce you to Sayadaw. We can help you to understand the teaching. It will be easier than if she comes alone.
Likely
I can
arranged,
support her.
Yeah, you are.
arranged by cause and effect. Look like that.
Yes. We were at Pauk Sayadaw Vipassana, but before we start and after we finish, we have time to spend together. Then all the other time, this is silence. So 45 days silence, before we had time and after we had time. So when we had this time, she was talking to me. I always bring examples of Sayadaw teaching. You can begin the sentence and I will finish the sentence as he teaches. Because I know so much, so many times I listen to his recordings or something. So I was always saying, so she respects and is interested. She is interested. But something is not happening. Interesting.
Or you are sharing.
No, I mean, she's not coming. So something little bit is missing. Like this Ohio lady. She was just sitting in the street. So I do like, this one, ask her. And now she is here. And Molly, this lady, she has been practicing a lot. She has been listening to my teaching of Sayadaw a lot, and she cannot come. You see? So I'm very much curious now, but maybe in 3-4 weeks, maybe she arrives or not. Just interested.
Ever new empowerment.
Yes, but I do what I can. I also tell her to make her interested. I also share merits. When we practice here and then we do merit sharing, I keep her in mind.
Yeah, good idea.
Yes, maybe. Also, sharing merits, we cannot check. I cannot check with my experience.
Yeah.
I just only believe. Like this. So, what was the question? Cause and effect. Another one. Okay. Yeah. So every moment happening is the effect, right? Something as the result of the past action in every moment. But also now, by every action of body, speech and mind, we create new cause for next effect after. So those are two different moments. The effect from the past cause and the new cause for the new effect. Is this the same moment or different moments?
So you mean the current means the current effect is due to the past cause.
Yes, of course.
Far cause and year cause. Yeah. Effect and reaction can be.
I said maybe an easier question than the first one.
Because of dealing with this kind of Dhamma in the past, now you are also dealing with cause and effect Dhamma at the present. Because of dealing with cause and effect at the present. In the future, you will also be dealing with cause and effect. This is past, present, and future are connected. So nothing is new. Nothing is nearly everything is the same in the past, present, and future. I mean, action. Nothing is new.
The change
Everything is changing, but the same cause and effects will be the same in the past, at the present, and also in the future.
unless will be the same unless unless means unless
So much another.
If we right understanding should follow right practice in this way, right understanding will be our own. Right practice should be continuous, repeatedly. In this way, right practice will be our own. If we have our own right understanding and practice, there will be end. The
to
end.
this,
There will be
past, present, and future, and to this chain of happening.
Freedom of time cycle.
so the same.
That's my question.
I don't know. I have association that it is like this: past, present, future, past, present, future, like a chain, like one leading the other, one leading the other.
For
Like
example, samsara.
Yes.
You know samsara,
Yes.
life cycle.
Yes. But since we can escape the samsara, it means we can break this chain.
Yeah.
This is why I say, unless we do something, so if it becomes our own understanding and our own practice, this chain breaks.
Yes, break
Or
step by
The-
step.
The present will appear because past still matters, and because at this moment understanding is ours and the practice is ours, new chain will not get attached to the present chain.
Because of not knowing and practicing like this, there is endless cycle of past, present, and future. If we can understand and practice seriously, the cycle like this will be less and less. There will be limit. Right? Ignorance and attachment are the cause of endless life cycle for all living beings, but no limit. Nothing is sure for the future, for tomorrow, or for next life. Because of ignorance and attachment, if we can change a part of ignorance and attachment into mindfulness and detachment, there will be limit in the life cycle. Limit mean not to not to be new life in the hell or in the like animals, not lower life cycle, maybe higher or
This is
middle.
one of the limits. This is
One of the
limit.
limit, yes. So if we continue to practice, there will be more and more limit and find this.
But what is like I don't 100% understand understanding and practice, your own understanding and practice. What do you mean by that?
Ignorance and attachment. Ignorance is not understanding or wrong understanding, and attachment on not understanding and wrong understanding. So if we can reduce ignorance and wrong understanding, ignorance and attachment,
You said if they become your own understanding and practice.
mindfulness and detachment is freedom from ignorance and attachment, freedom from endless life cycle, not only for one life after another, but also the end of ignorance and attachment. Create that life cycle and Dhamma cycle. Dhamma cycle means no you, no I,
Law only.
just
Law.
yes.
Yes, cause and effect. Yeah. So
If there is no ignorance and attachment, there will be freedom. Only mindfulness or enlightenment and detachment. Full power of mindfulness or enlightenment and detachment. At that time, there will be no suffering, just nibbana, full sukha.
So no suffering means no appearing. Because suffering comes with every appearing. Is it?
Appearing, you mean appearing of new life?
No, any Dhamma, any
Oh,
moment
yes.
appearing. This
Suffering
brings
means
suffering.
if there is no suffering, there will be sukha. So if there is suffering, there will be no sukha. No sukha or nibbana.
But I just want to clarify, suffering means whenever appearing happens, it comes with suffering. There cannot be appearing without suffering.
ရှိတယ်မှာရှိတုတ်တာတော့ဖြစ်ပြီးဆိုကြရစင်ရသင်္ခါရပြုလုပ်မှုရတယ်ဆိုရင်ပြုလုပ်မှုချုပ်
If there is appearing, there will be disappearing.
Yes.
If there is no appearing, there will be no disappearing.
Yes. And dukkha?
No dukkha.
No dukkha. So dukkha is because of appearing and disappearing.
Yes, dukkha
Because
is
of
appearing and
instability,
this.
because of impermanence, because of no self of appearing and disappearing. So it means appearing cannot happen without dukkha.
Yes.
Okay.
นี่มานานแล้ว
Okay, my mind doesn't go further. I cannot. Yes, okay.
Are you satisfied?
Yes, yes. This one, yes, okay. Okay. Then about detachment, you say in your teachings that we should detach from objects, we should detach from someone and something.
Time please pass.
So, but then I see that there is another attachment which is like different kind of attachment. Objects or someone or something. This is also like gross, big, to detach, to understand that know someone, know something. But for example, desire. When desire appears, this is different, a kind of different type of attachment. Desire is very strong. When I see a table, I can try to detach from the concept of table because I'm quite indifferent about the table. So it is easy. Like easy to practice, not easy to detach and not to see table but to see appearing, disappearing. This is not easy. But to replace in my mind wrong understanding with right understanding, this is with table, with objects, is easy. But when there is desire, you smell good food, desire appears. Desire is strong. And if somebody smokes, he has even stronger desire to smoke. So from this desire, detachment is different rather than from the table. Because this is something happening mentally. So this is kind of different desire. Yeah. So, but I don't even know if there is a question. I just discovered like that detachment, we need to work differently a little bit. When we detach, to have the wrong, to replace the wrong understanding with right understanding, this is one type of work of detachment. And another type of work of detachment, when we have desire to see, desire to eat, desire to do something, this is different work of detachment.
If you
Because in desire there is power. In wrong understanding, there is no this power that pulls you. There is just wrong understanding which we need to replace by right understanding, by mindfulness. Without power which is pushing you. So difficult to
So
break precept and to eat in the evening, or not to break and not to eat.
so you mean that in wrong understanding, it has a power.
No, I say desire has a power.
Oh, okay.
On the mind you have desire.
Yeah, yeah.
For the table I do not have desire.
Yeah.
I have only wrong understanding that there is something.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I use it as something with
So-
wrong understanding.
So according to your explanation, we need a more powerful power to detach that
From
desire
desire.
power.
This is what I try to understand about detachment.
Yeah.
Is it like in the core the practice should be the same, because be it the table or be it the desire, we should understand that none of them is true. Everything still is just appearing, disappearing
Create
nature.
Create.
Yes. Also table, also desire, also food, also everything.
In the
But-
world of matter and mind, mind is the leader, mind is most powerful. That's why we need to get the help from find out the Buddha. That's why
Because desire is also on the mind. The object is not on the mind. Perception comes on the mind.
synchronizing the mind, the Infinity Buddha, the mind of Infinity Master. We use the fact that we use that.
means the infinity mind of the Buddha.
Strong desire, concerned with food in all sensuous beings, very strong. We got connection, networking with that mind. It began our mind like that. It's becoming our desire. And detachment energy of the freedom energy of this Buddha mind. This also we can connect. We need to practice. Connecting with the other mind, easy to understand. That stability of the mind and purification of the mind, easy to connect with the Dicha mind, Buddha mind. By the help of Buddha mind, we can be more and more stable, more and more pure of the mind. Can see both sides of the nature. We always thinking like that and left. Actually, like that. Change.
What? We are thinking? What example
Like
are you
you
giving?
are example, change
Change,
one after
yes,
another
yes,
is endless.
yes,
Infinity.
yes.
We think like that.
Yes.
We think like a linear. Actually,
Yeah.
it's like
Mixed.
an energy of
Mixed.
emptiness like that. In the just
Like yin and yang.
Yeah.
time, all cycle like that, like a nature of energy of emptiness.
Then it could be good practice here, as you say, we can use the energy of the mind of the teacher, of the Sangha, right? Here we have a lot of food, and everybody eats with desire, because food is so tasty, and there is so much variety of food. So we all have this desire, and I try to eat less, but I want to taste everything, and I eat more. So we all eat more.
That's why before we practicing, only we drinking liquid.
Yes, I
Practicing
remember.
for 3 years.
Yeah.
And the first we practice with the master, the Sayadaw-ji, very skillful to practicing about liquid
We did 15 days,
meditation.
yeah.
And the whole many follower, over 200 meditator, practice together with Sayadaw and that great master group. Because of the energy of the group, all mind are very easy to
No much
practice.
hunger.
And successfully who passed this retreat, they came to United States. The whole United States, they are very powerful about eating food.
Oh, yes.
And then they very difficult to practice here because of connecting with a strong attachment, concern with food. Like that, already successful, but difficult. And that's why mindfulness always need to
Maintain
mindfulness.
mindfulness.
That's why Sarah used different phases, different challenges, different attachment, like an immune system, different new virus, new immune. In all conditions, Sarah always plays a role, like on drug training, different place, different attachment. And some people really always want to do fast. And some people doing going very slow. Sometimes there are breakthrough for energy of detachment. Everyone very hurry or rush. They are very calm, very patient, slowly like that. Different condition, different energy appear. Also, we can feel the energy. We can experience. Sometimes we cannot talk. We cannot explain our own experience, but we can experience, we can feel, we can understand. And sometimes Sarah can explain much. Sometimes also we can memorize, we can recall our experience. That's why we need to practice continuously. By in initial stage, we need the help of teacher, we need the help of Dhamma community, Dhamma family, Dhamma friends, who continuously using that energy, like a military training in the academy, also in the battlefield. Continuously, we can be more and more skillful, well experienced, like a Navy SEAL, like a Marine, like strong. Just continuous every moment. If we forget about mindfulness and detachment, and we can reconnect with Seattle or some mental problem. Our Dhamma family have that problem, and we remind and try to help in healing them, and we regard our energy like that. Sometimes solving other problems is automatically solving our problem.
But then do you see this is the same attachment which is in desire and attachment which is in wrong understanding?
Based on wrong understanding, based on right understanding, the real detachment of God. Based on wrong understanding, the attachment of her. Also connecting about food, about sleeping, about Dhamma, about Vichya.
Exactly. Sleeping and eating and feeling comfortable in the comfortable temperature. This is another type of attachment, like survival attachment. This is this attachment of conditions, right? There should be right conditions also for practicing and for everything. So conditions of the body. From the birth, we are conditioned to have the right temperature, to have food, to have sleep.
You practice in the ashram, very hot. You barefoot, and also in the cool weather, also you freezing, frozen, and hot and cool. Also, the practice of not laying down, the whole night meditation, and practice of the sleeping, and like a liquid fasting, water fasting, practice about concern with strong desire on the food. By our own experience, while the food, sleeping, we can experience how respond our body and our mind, and also desire. By the help of teacher, by the help of Dhamma family, we can experience what our body and mind and matter respond. Basically, same phenomena, basically same concept.
Same phenomenon concept for different attachments?
Yes, the cycle, like a water cycle, like a eco cycle. The attachment and detachment, right understanding and wrong understanding, day and night, and connected. In anger, greed, ignorance, defilement, food or sleep or anything are quite similar function, characteristic, and you deep experience in concern with food, it also can benefit to understand about sleep. Or like a carbon cycle, like a electron, proton, neutron, like a light, or universe, or nano, or multiverse, or that based on the phenomenon of the nature, the changing, the replacement, the impermanence, and also illusion, delusion, like that. The light we think is, we see the real light. We think we see you and me is like a real. We hearing like in the present. We think as we really hearing, and this our mind, hearing mind.
So this attachment is anyway different, no? This attachment to wrong understanding is different from attachment to need to sleep, to eat, or desire to smell.
Based on right understanding of the nature, we can be used freely. No need to reject with anger, or no need to grasping with greedy and strong desire. Like by understanding of the nature, we use the night. We will not reject or grasp with anger or greedy. Without misunderstanding, with ignorance, we understand the nature of night. It's sure there will be daytime were coming. We will use the nighttime also. Using only, normally people, they grasping night for sleeping, or night is darkness is for afraid or something or like that. Always like that. This is daytime, only for daytime. We thinking. And like a free view, daytime can be anything. Actually, yes. Day and night also like that. That's why Buddha showed the way, Yara showed the way, using only without lava, dosa, moha, with right understanding, without rejecting or grasping. With our body and mind, the food, the sleep, anything, such that we need to practice again and again. If we so much grasping, we need to let it go, or we can be practice without sleeping, or we can be practice less and less eating, or to know how much our desire appear.
When we practice detachment from the wrong understanding, we replace it by the right understanding. But when we practice detachment from desire, or from cold, or from cold, discomfort, wanting something, how do we practice this detachment? This is what I try to say. Wrong understanding we replace by right understanding. Like this, we detach from the wrong understanding. But to practice detachment from using telephone too much, from enjoying, from sex, from anything.
So
different detachment and detachment.
Right. All
We cannot replace by something.
Back to nature, back to mind and matter, like a computer programming everything for game, for the CD, but physically